how exactly they're training for this World Cup. And I'm not gonna lie, these videos pretty much set the entire internet off.
Umuhle kanje ashizikuhamba kanje akurikira diploto maitjal eno bakona dili hit maitjal bataka di hit skip maitjal bataka vele for script maitjal.
Do you see how relaxed these guys are, bro? Do you see how Bafana training and all that, how relaxed they are with their training? Do you see that? They chilling. South Korea. South Korea. South Korea. South Korea. South Korea. These are the same people that you go crazy. These niggas are like they think like it's a war, dog. Like people like. They said, "Dile, dime no play World Cup. I told you World Cup. Pasa con uko no dala ball, dime. Can you even play for this guy? Can you play football? Guy, bro. Have you seen Pep Guardiola when he's training with his team, bro? He can still pass. He can still do something. Look at Hugo Broos how he's moving, and then you. Yeah. Chat. I think we're gonna dollar two reactions, yeah. Just two, chat. Two reactions, right? Messi is too protected by the media. Wait, what do you mean Messi is protected by the media? Okay, nah. What do you mean he's too protected? Wait. Hold on. I want to hear your argument properly, bro. Like, what do you mean? I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Firstly, I want to check the Bafana has a big problem. Because we have a big problem, guys. We have a big problem since we consider the World Cup and all that. Bafetu. Hugo Broos is making us lose on purpose. Like I'm so convinced right now. I am so convinced that this nigga is making us lose on purpose. Because firstly, this guy's retiring after this World Cup, right? He's retiring as the South African manager. So me, I'm so convinced that this guy, since it was our first World Cup, it's our first World Cup since like 16 years ago. They told him, "Guti, dog." They told him, "Guti, no, this country must carry on as a bad country and they're not supposed to be in the World Cup." Wrong told. Since when in South Africa, would you give? Not to sound bad or anything, ne? But in South Africa, we know Joe I'm fair too. They didn't say the coach. Most of them now coaches in trainer. It's coaches of color like Bo Pito Musimani and all that. Where does Hugo Broos come from, guys? Hugo Broos, where does he come from, dog? Where did we get Hugo Broos, bro? Where did we get Hugo Broos? Okay, wait. If Messi doesn't perform or has controversial decisions like in the World Cup, it's not looked upon. Maradona, Ronaldo, damn it, who's winning the World Cup? Early predictions. Okay, wait. Firstly, I wanna talk about the thing that you're talking about in terms of like protected by the media, right? Okay, if it's not looked into and all that, okay, there's some decisions, brother, that I can say, like for example, the last decision in the Saudi game. Was the Saudi game? No, it wasn't the Saudi game, man. Algeria game, I mean, sorry. It's Algeria, ne? Yeah, when he scored a hat-trick. In that game, him stamping on that player, unfortunately, as a Messi fan, it is a red card, you understand? Because you are endangering another player's career. So, I'm not going to go and argue and say, nah, what, you understand? But, again, context also, it matters in this situation as well, you understand? The context of everything. Because it's not like he initially went to go stamp on that nigga's foot. Or that guy's foot. Sorry for my language, but yeah. You understand? He didn't initially go and do it. But still, in my opinion, it's still a red card. Whether Messi or not, dog, it's still a red card. You understand? So yeah, maybe that's much of the reason why I didn't look into it as much. I don't know what's up with that. But in terms of who's winning the World Cup, it's a tough one, eh? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because, hey, Messi is making a strong case for himself. After today's performance, hey, Messi is making a strong case for himself, gents. Messi showing us why he can still be one of the best players in Europe right now, you understand? So, the most dangerous team, I believe, is France. Yes, I believe France is the most dangerous. And they're more likely to win the World Cup. But I wouldn't like them to win the World Cup, personally. In the ideal world, ne, just for Harry Kane, I'd want England to win. Like, I want England to win. Just for Harry Kane, because Harry Kane is not getting the respect that he needs to get. Dog, Harry Kane is one of the most disrespected strikers of our generation. Like, period, bro. Period. Because this nigga, just because he played at Spurs, bruh, and all that, boy, not everyone can just do a 20-plus goal season in the Premier League every season. Not everyone can just do that, you understand? So, those are the kind of things that I'm trying to show with Echo. This nigga needs the respect on his name, bro. Look at the things that he's doing at Bayern. The only thing that can get Kane the Ballon d'Or right now is the World Cup, unfortunately, because if Dembele goes on and wins the World Cup or something, boy, imagine Mbappe's gonna help Dembele get another Ballon d'Or. You think Mbappe's gonna do that though? If he's being for real, think he's gonna help Dembele win another Ballon d'Or before him, because he will have 2 Champions Leagues and 2 Ballon d'Ors before him. Oh, that's crazy. And 2 World Cups. Sure. But yeah, let's check the South Africa problem.
Fana, well done. But I'm gonna need all of us to just slow down for a few minutes.
Ake sivala amehlo ke sithuleke baba egameni elinamandla.
But if we're being for real though, the Czechia game though, the South Africa Czechia game, we brought the fight though. If we're being for real, man, because Joe, at some point I saw Czechia being in their own box, boy. They were playing counter-attacking football. We got a European side playing counter-attacking football, dog. Like, do you understand how mental that is? Go Europe, because these niggas in Europe, bruh, niggas are intense, bruh. You understand? So, Joe, I felt like this game, the Czechia game, we were supposed to win that game. That was our game for the taking, bruh. Like, deadass, that was our game for the taking. It's just that I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. These Asians, they don't want to finish their chances. But now Korea, Korea, boy.
Sithi South Africa namhlanje izokwenza ezibukayo. Uma sihamba nawe Nkosi, sizawukora. Nkosi yami, sicela ukuyifakela ibuko le ndaba baba ngoba siyazi ukuthi ijulile futhi ibalekile.
Unfortunately, it's a low ile body ing. It ngaspani ko World Cup. It's a low ile body ing and ngaspani mfana. Ongthole. Ori lirang, liringi, kokuzama ubereka overtime wetsanga mfana ko World Cup mfana. Polo ke
Sithi South Africa izobuya nendondo. Ezweni laseMelika siyathandaza.
I can't believe, bruh, our football has gotten to a point where we go so crazy, bro, over a draw, dog. Like, we went crazy over a draw, dog. Like, I understand, Czechia is a European side and all that. Like, big ups to the boys for taking Czechia to the limit. Like, big ups to them, because that's a European team, you understand? But gents, we celebrating a draw. A draw, bruh. We're celebrating a draw. Meanwhile, we're gonna play Korea. Niggas, did you see Korea? Did you see how Korea is gymming for South Africa? Did you see that, bruh? Korea. You see what Korea did to Czechia? If you check the highlights of that game, bruh, Asian niggas don't get tired, guys. They don't get tired, dog. It's been proven in the Premier League and all that with the old players like PUBG Sang and all that. They don't get tired, dog. Those guys don't get tired. And then we gotta celebrate a draw against Czechia. I would understand, bro, if it was South Korea, dog. You understand? If we draw against South Korea, I was gonna celebrate as well because those guys, bruh, those niggas, they can play the full 90. Yeah, they don't get tired like Motao Shepis in his mouth. They don't get tired, boy. I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you, dog. So, hey, Joe, this next game is gonna be tough, bro.
I never thought as a kid I'll be here.
But I won't lie, I was also happy though. I was also happy the time they scored here because nigga was sleeping. Bafana to shapa 2 goals in ya because I had faith in them, boy. I had faith in them. I wasn't disappointed, Joe. Ki celebrity level like na ba shapa comeback, you can think. But just the sleep sa kabafana wa Joe. Flop ko yun, I didn't quite see it, Joe. That's why I draw a thing sa next I celebrate. But just the sleep sa ka boys.
You know, it's a dream come true. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but I'm proud of the team.
Bafana, oh. Chovile Linda. But look, what we were able to do yesterday, what we were able to accomplish in yesterday's game against Czechia is quite honestly something that the country needed. Left, right, and center, we were being blasted by people all over the internet, people all over Africa, and pretty much all over the world. Pretty much saying,
Gents, did you all see thingy? Did you all see that against Mexico? This whole 30 June thing, dog, it's gotten so serious that African nations, bruh, they were supporting both Mexico and Czechia, dog, instead of supporting their fellow South African teams, bruh. Shit, bro. Other African gents, like, do we like already have like a bad perception to the whole world now, bro? That other dog, the whole of Africa, dog. Bruh, my thing is giving me problems. You see now. Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna leave it. But hey, Joe, like the Nigerians, bruh, they were saying, Joe, hey, Bafana, hey, we supporting Mexico, stuff and stuff like that, bruh. In that first game and all that, it was so crazy, dog. It's crazy, bruh. Like,
Bafana clearly stands no chance within this World Cup. Many people still believe that is still true. And so I think heading into this match against Czechia, Bafana had a lot to prove. You could even see it before the match started.
This is how much it means, boy. This is how much it means.
Yo, boy, this nigga was crying, boy. And nigga, player as a chaba, boy. This nigga, he's playing for the badge, bro. This nigga right here, bro. You see this nigga right here? South Africa, Tunzo, Ari Chiefta from Komandela. Okay, mara semuko ena pele. No, semuko ena pele. Maybe shabala like a goalie le high ele. Basha pe 10 ranta ya ba densa. So dara basha pa 10 ranta yo cha kokthon. Muko ena ina sala mukenya ko engwenyana da ba bontsha keledi da.
Oh, yini Tebza. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Do it for the nation.
I mean, tears rolling down our players' eyes. It was clear that they wanted to make a statement in this match at any cost. Now, let's just be realistic for 2 seconds. The match started off slow-paced, and I'm not gonna lie, when Czechia scored their first goal, it was pretty much the end, right? It was pretty much the disaster that we had all truthfully didn't want to happen, but knew was probably gonna come for Bafana.
How they needed a response, how they need a win.
don't forget that before this match, people were genuinely angry at Bafana Bafana, and they pretty much believed Uguti, our boys clearly stood no chance again.
Niggas, did you see the status? Did you see the statuses on the thing, on the first game, bro? People were going crazy, bro. After that first game, dog, they were popping off on the statuses, bro. Yo. I was just there, boy, like confused, like Modao there, like when he was trying to understand that thing, that ref. Boy, I was confused, bro. There was a lot of things going on. And then Hugo Bruce goes on and he says, "We had a good game. We played well. Eh?"
Against these teams, because Bafana Bafana would have the bright idea of posting how exactly they're training for this World Cup. And I'm not gonna lie, these videos pretty much set the entire internet off.
Umuhle kanje, she's full to hamba kanje. Akurikira di front my dad. No bakoro nagili hit my dad. But I hit and skip my dad. But I have for script my dad.
Do you see how relaxed these guys are, bro? Do you see how Bafana training and all that, how relaxed they are with their training? Did you see that? I want you to see
my dad.
I just want to show you. Look.
Mas Escoñela Hotamatat, Chama boy now Castat, Scampella Watabastrat, Lift Ocean is the book content, that's how one no one's content without you to a call.
They chilling. South Korea. Korea training World Cup. South Korea, chat. South Korea. These are the same people that we have to go against. These niggas are serious. These niggas are like they training like it's a war, dog. Like they're gonna get a medal for the best training or something, dog. I don't know, bruh. And then you got South African niggas just chilling like that in training.
Let's do come on fan onje.
Look, they're smiling.
She's full to hamba.
They're smiling, dog. Did you see a Korean nigga smiling there in those clips? No Korean player was smiling, dog. These niggas are smiling in training.
Full to hamba kanje.
Forse Ari judge spinning le dola skile ka boda tu hile bebe ke
Lese pile ne dimen wa tolisa World Cup, atonisa World Cup. Asa koni ukono dala ball dimen. Can even play soccer this guy, Joe? Can he play football?
Ari judge spinning le dola skile ka boda
We expect our players to win with
tu hile bebe ke
Look at this guy, bro. Have you seen Pep Guardiola when he's training with his team, bro? He can still pass. He can still do something. Look at Hugo Broos how he's moving, and then you expect the team to go win.
This video is sponsored by Pocket Broker.
Arda Pocket Broker, Arda Solanka was a sponsor, Rona, Arda Cabone, Matamba sponsor, and Pocket Broker.
We couldn't believe how seemingly ill-prepared this squad was. They were constantly on their phones. They were doing lackluster stretches, lackluster training. And then South Korea would do something that pretty much shocked the internet, because they would also come out with a video of how exactly they've been training for this World Cup. And it was at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, the way we all pretty much knew that, our days
over,
at the World Cup are pretty much
Our days are
numbered.
over, boy. Look, boy. Look. There's no smile. It's just pain on these niggas' faces, bro. Look at that nigga's face. It's just pain, bro. Pain. It's pain. He's gonna die for that badge, boy, because if we lose, we're gonna go through intense training again. He dies for that badge. Look at that guy's face. Look. Can you see this guy, dog? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Can you see a smile on that guy's face? Do you see a smile? There's no smile there. Guys, don't you know so? You don't know why he proposal dance. Roka kajo. Jo. Bana ba jimang kare ke rugby jo. Rugby. Manodla. After we celebrate a draw against
There's literally no way we stand a chance against this team. We
after you celebrate a draw against Shaky, knowing that you're gonna play people who train like this. No thank you, bro. No thank you.
just didn't seem like we were there competitively, and the internet
Hana mafuke malo mirange mukiming. When it dimenole upusha. Bro, let me go back a bit. I just want you to see how this nigga's pushing this thing. I wanna dimenu push an idea. I wanna did this thing is like the size of Mufukeng, kahit. Cause you see how short it is now. This thing is the size of Mufukeng, kahait, Joe. Balo mira Mufukeng in the midfield, the mall. Balo mira. But now about Jima so. The only nothing is that this boy is agile and all that. Anka Connor asleep out of that. Marabatari. Body weight till body mama la thala kwa jo walomor pu hanya NFL Carsos Knicks
there's literally no way we stand a chance against this team. We just didn't seem like we were there competitively, and the internet definitely made sure to make
Niggas are
Bafana
here
know
for holiday,
about their
bruh.
grievances. I mean, geez, the boys even came out to do press conferences talking about how much hate they're receiving from their fans. And quite honestly, I get why the fans were so
You know how
angry.
difficult it is now, on social media. Everyone is attacking you, and sometimes it's false information. If you lose a game and you don't perform, you can take it as players. You can put your hand up. But when there's false...
That's the problem, bruh. You guys, when you lost the first game against Mexico, it's not because you guys lost as players or they outclassed you as players or anything. From the get-go, from the start, when you went into that game with a defensive lineup, we already knew that it's a loss. Because you can't start a game already on the back foot wanting to defend, bruh. Already, dog. The game hasn't started, you're already defending. You're putting five defenders, bruh. A midfield with no creativity, bruh. Because the thing is, as much as Moko and Alamnat and all that, Joe, Ntwena, wana about baba dalambo body agile nyana tsele body man ka creativity nyana ele so no sina mthobe yao. Instead like into sithole, you put sithole there. You put sithole. Already it was a coaching issue already, because even thing, what do you call this? I think if I'm not mistaken, when the first squad came out, Dog Sithole wasn't even picked, bro. He wasn't picked. And then GG, he's there now. You see? So Ejo, it's not because they got really outclassed as players like that. It's because from the get-go, bruh, the coach utlilega kamatata, Joe. I mean, how can you play with no wingers? No wingers, Jet. Modau wants to play someone down the line and then...
information that goes around, then it hurts. Because they were... I've been the target over the last few days about things that I haven't said. I didn't speak anything about Africa and people support Mexico. I can remember I've always said that, as Africa, we are one. We support each other. In good and bad moments, we've all got our own politics, we've got our own problems, our own fights that we deal with, back home.
We still don't know it. I do it my way. And I never listen to the trash of the social media. I will do it my way. If tomorrow they want this one or another one or a third one...
That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. This is literally what Man United went through with Ruben Amorim. My way. Amorim, he came, he benched Kobe Mainoo. This guy is benching really. How can you bench one of the best players in South Africa, boy? One of our secret weapons. Because everybody that side, dog, it's not even a secret weapon actually. Everybody that side, dog, they were saying Rele Mofokeng in South Africa, Rele Mofokeng 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You understand? And then you decide to go bench him. Niggas, we have an Amorim on our hands, chat.
The team, and I don't agree. They will not be in the team.
You had African teams that pretty much everybody thought were underdogs entering this World Cup and genuinely holding their own against some big international teams that people pretty much overestimated. When you're talking about the Portugal match or even the Spain match, a lot of these teams like DR Congo and even Cape Verde genuinely showed.
Imagine Cape Verde, the same team that we could beat. We could beat Cape Verde. That very same team went on and drew with Spain. They gave Spain a tough game, bruh. Think about it, bruh. Think about it, dog. And us, we can't beat Mexico.
That they were
I
hungry.
think if it was us there with Spain, ngabe barplayile Joe. Ngabe barplayile abuhlungu.
And that they were here for this World Cup. And then you had Bafana Bafana's performance against Mexico. So entering into this match and Czechia scoring their first goal, I think morale was at an all-time low, and pretty much South Africans had their heads bowed, because I think at that point every South African realized, okay, we enjoyed our time overseas, it's time to bring the boys back. And genuinely for a while it looked like that. And then the tables turned. All of a sudden there was some fire into the South African game. All of a sudden they realized, it doesn't have to be this bad. And
this guy, boy. Hi. This nigga's a star, this nigga.
Boys started pressing. Now boys started pressing until our hard work paid off.
Alaska, where was it that peak?
I mean, for a moment, when pretty much all hope seemed lost, South Africa somehow got one back. And the score was now 1-1, and all of a sudden, anything was possible. All of a sudden, we stood some type of chance, and all of a sudden, hope was reinvigorated into our South African veins. Because you guys don't know how much this match means for South Africa in terms of proving ourselves not only to Africa, but to the rest of the world. I mean, after we had been exposed for how lackluster our training sessions look, quote unquote, and pretty much everyone believing we genuinely stand no chance in this World Cup, it was refreshing to see that our boys still have some type of fight in them. First and foremost, flowers to our forward Uteboho Mokoena, because he's pretty much outscored some very big people in this World Cup, such as Lamine Yamal and even Cristiano Ronaldo. At least he's got
Wow, South African fans, bro. What? Chance, what? Mokoena scored 1 goal, bruh. He scored 1 goal, dog. Yamal scored yesterday, he equaled it. Okay. Yamal is how many years younger than Mokoena? Chad, come on, Chad, South Africa, my friend. And it be the people that don't really be watching soccer, dog. If you think about it, it be the people that really don't be watching soccer sometimes, bruh. What? Bruh. Okay, I understand Ronaldo, but Yamal, my friend.
1 goal when they don't have a goal at the moment. So we have to give flowers where flowers are due.
You gotta give him flowers on the penalty goal, dog. A penalty goal.
And credit where credit is due. Eboho really showed some fight within this game. But then all of a sudden, Bafana starts posting on the social media again, which I don't know who exactly is running that social media, but whoever they are, they need to stop effective immediately. Posting as though we somehow won this game. Posting as though we've literally won the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying.
I get giving out flowers where flowers are due, but it's kind of cringe at this point. Guys, we drew.
That our players as well, our players are also celebrating that it's a draw, bruh. James, come on, bruh. as players, bruh, you shouldn't be celebrating a draw, knowing very well that you're gonna be playing Korea after, knowing very well.
We didn't win the game. We drew, and I feel as though if we're going to be content with drawing like this, if we're going to be content with our result, then there's genuinely something wrong. Our South African players should actually be angry at themselves that they didn't win this match when they quite honestly could have. And they should come with a fire and vigor that's unlike anything we've seen before, because we saw the training footage for South Korea, and we also saw the training footage for Bafana Bafana. And I'm not gonna lie, if we're popping
Two
bottles of
different
champagne
things.
after our performance in this match, then genuinely we have something to worry about entering into our next match, because as things stand in terms of fixtures, we only have 1 point. So it's going to take some kind of miracle for us to move forward in this World Cup. I hope that they are not celebrating in that training room. I hope there's no bottles of champagne. I hope all their phones get taken away, and I hope they work harder than they've ever worked before, because this is no time to celebrate. Not as yet. We did okay in our last match, but now we need to come with a fire that's unlike anything anybody has seen. The whole world is expecting that we'll lose badly against South Korea, and I'm not gonna lie, from the footage we've seen, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But I still have that hope. I still have that belief within me that we.
Boy, it's the hope that kills you, boy. In football is the hope that kills you. Boy, Bafana, they left the good players at home. But see, they're not the players in nothing. Everybody beats it, but I'm not the television. Santa Banga Corn, Kukela flight, Tavali Siras on tour. Tavali Siras, Banga Kukela flight. Get a go boots, get a go boots on tour. Mafana is nada. Fananiba Tantuzi, Fananiba Betagadi. Why it's about grass cutter one up? Better grass cutter, get a grass cutter. I feel like grass cutter one aga. Kick all of you one up. On tour. Ona no kiwalo na chat into take a do. You want to take a chat alone. And woods or him not the day do marchet. And woods they do. On tour. O Shabari Pasirini. Yo. Nana it's 26 le fail on for 26 kids when I was a toilet. On tour. Kiss what? Get it when? Get it. Hey. I'm for an I'm not. Show me your number. On tour. Shapaga brush really. Brush, tap. On tour. To the simple then job on tour. Get ball on to. Take a ball on Tim Nat. Another shit. But yeah, Joe. Next time you go Bruce. Sundu allocate the squad, allocate the war. So, okay. Sator Bozaga to Bo Ronaldo, Banalita, about 30,000 goals. My whole career, I got 5,000 goals, probably like 3,000 assists, just playing one part. If I can count that career of mine, they're playing one part. Hi Joe, I'm the greatest player of all time, bro. I'm better than Ronaldo. If we count that, if you're counting goals, because that's where I ended, bro. That's my stats. So yeah, I mean I can score. But yeah, Josh, last video I think I'm gonna check out.